So my name is Sam Gann. I'm a member of the Central Jazz Band, a member of the Central Improv team, and a member of the Central Hockey team. I've played football and I do track in different seasons, and I don't personally think it's fair that we are getting our extracurriculars taken away. Extracurriculars are a huge part of the high school experience. They help you make friends. They help you like meet new people, and that's like what high school is all about. Learning to be social, learning to spread yourself around, being able to juggle different things. I've tried out for all these teams. These are things that people get gotten cut from, and I don't think that it's fair that I am getting taken off of these teams because the teachers are in this dispute. Really, this is a conflict between the teachers union and the government, and the fact that they are bringing our students in here to be used as bargaining tools is really not fair.
This year I have lost choir, chamber choir. I wanted to go out for some sports this year. For me, this year was really about opening up and becoming my own person, and that can't happen because the way for me to do that was through extracurriculars. I'm extremely upset that both the teachers union and the government haven't been able to work out a way of pretty much dealing with each other and acting like grown-ups.
For me, I believe that this walkout is going to help show recognition that we do care, that this is affecting us, and we shouldn't be pawns. We are not blaming the teachers union or the government. We see both sides of this. We just don't want to be stuck in the middle. We don't understand why we need to be in the middle of this. And for me, I gave up wrestling, which is a passion of mine. We're not going to remember the tests we failed, but we'll always remember the games we won.
This Bill 115 has really just destroyed my school year in some ways. I was in so many different extracurricular activities. I was on the swim team, I was part of the multicultural club, I was in band, I had extracurricular band activities, and now all of them are gone and there's nothing I can really do about it. So I'm just coming out here and seeing if we can really try to end this a little quicker than it could have, and see if we can get it right back after Christmas break, which would be really nice.
Okay. Well, there have been pretty much everything that's been cut except for rowing, but that's still not fair because everything else has been cut, so it's not fair to anyone. And honestly, everyone is so excited about going to school, but mainly only for their extracurriculars, so they kind of took out that one small glimmer of joy of school.
This action by the government has affected a number of things. I'm in jazz bands, I'll be missing that. I run Stage Band X, I'll be really missing that, among other things like History Club and all that. But what it's really affected is my confidence in the government. Well, what can I say? They're going against the Constitution. Everyone's getting screwed over. They're getting screwed over, teachers are getting screwed over, students are getting screwed over.
Our gay straight alliance at Central has been cut, and I'm very upset about that because it really is a safe place for the LGBT community to assemble and be there and be in a place where people accept them and are safe. And I'm really upset that we can't have that anymore.
Okay, honestly, I'm fine with the teachers and the government wanting to negotiate a contract. I'm fine with that. But my problem is when students get stuck in the middle and our extracurriculars are being taken away because of that. So I guess what I would have done differently is, I guess it's fine if they want to negotiate a contract, but I wouldn't put the students in the middle of it and take away their extracurriculars.
It could have been all avoided because think about it this way, garbage men themselves can go on strike, but teachers who teach our children and our future, and somebody who will lead the country in a couple years' time, they're taught by teachers, and we need them in society more than we need a lot of other jobs that have a lot more rights than teachers.
I'm pretty angry about this because this is my first time I get to do a band trip, because last year grade 9s don't get to do band trips. And also soccer season, I thought we were going to have a really good team this year, and now we don't get one, so it ticks me off.
I'm missing out on choir and on sports teams this year, so I think this is a negative change to the school atmosphere.
the cutting of extracurriculars has really set almost actually everything back. School won't function as well. Just last week, the tension that I felt in the school was unbearable. Everything, like the air felt thick, everyone was negative. I went home because for some reason I started getting a headache. It was just unbearable. And so I find that the cutting of extracurricular activities is quite ridiculous. I don't understand the process of how they came to that conclusion, and I don't think it's fair.
Okay, so for me, volleyball was cut, and I feel it's really unfair because it changes like a lot of lives for people. It's the reason why I'm here right now, and I don't know, I just love doing it, and they didn't have to involve the students. They could have figured it out kind of themselves. I mean, they're adults. They could have, I don't know, talked to the government about this whole thing, and it could have just gone a lot better without involving the students.
Hi, Mom!
Okay, I'm kind of upset just because the New York trip and like things for music that everyone sort of looks forward to is over now, and there's not a lot we can do about it, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it feels kind of like we were kind of betrayed, if that makes sense.
Well, I got animated club and art club cut for me. It's really not fair because art club's really enjoyable. So is anime club.
I had drama council cut for me, as well as improv club, which is really special to me as well. I didn't really get anything cut for me, but a whole bunch of things are cut for my friends, and I know that it's really fair that they're using us as a bargaining tool. They should fight their own battles.
This year I'm finally vice president of drama council. I might never get that chance again, and that really sucks. I've also lost choir, history club, improv, everything that means anything to me.
I just don't think this is handled that well. Really, if you're gonna go hard, go for a full strike, I feel like things would have gotten finished better.
So the things that I've lost, I guess, Monday would be jazz band, and then Tuesday would be music council. I think we're still doing some things, but it's kind of hard because a lot of the events that music council does are going to be either canceled or like postponed. So I think music council is also done, and then Wednesday wind ensemble. And then Thursday I have nothing, and Friday I have nothing. But I think the hardest thing for me is probably the trips, like especially like our grade 12 music trip. Like I was really looking forward to it, and I think it's especially hard for grade 12s because I mean with sports too, people going for scholarships are going to have a lot more trouble because they can't play sports.
For
right?
me, clubs and extracurriculars at Central have been what made this all worth it. I probably would have gone to a different school if people weren't so passionate about clubs and everything at Central. I'm the leader of Multicultural Club. I'm involved in social justice, Model UN, peer leaders, a few other things. But it's what makes high school fun, and it's really sad that we have to attack students rather than solve this in a mature manner, especially since these are the people that are teaching us how to act.